Welcome, listeners, to a very special bonus episode of Steven See It All.
But you can't check your six. It's kind of like, taking a screwdriver to a gunfight. Just like old Tom. What's happening?
Hello and welcome to Submerged into the Foreigner's Belly of the Patriot Under Justice, a Steven Seagal quiz show with your host, Guiseppi Gasagna. At least that's what it says on my mail. This week, we have three brave fools who think they know it all about the man, the myth, the mistake, Steven Seagal. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Aaron, I think.
I'm Zach, and I'm excited to lose it all here big time.
I'm Hans.
Alright, the rules are simple. I'll ask a question to a specific contestant. If they get it wrong, the next person in line gets a chance to answer. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. Highest score wins. And what are our contestants competing for, you might ask? Well, our winner will get to watch a movie that doesn't have Steven Seagal in it.
Woo! Yeah!
Big money, no whammies.
For our second place winner, they get to watch the Steven Seagal film of their choice.
Pick your poison.
And our loser has to watch Ticker.
The stakes are high. Stage.
Alright, so...
Wow, it's like Bob Barker died and channeled his spirit into Joey. Oh, I'm sorry, that's way too soon. Too soon.
Oh my god!
Incredibly.
Why would you say that?
Shall we begin round one? What's the order of questioning?
The first question is going to be a little bit different from the others. We are going to go around in a circle in an arbitrary list that I have that goes Hans, Zach, Aaron.
Okay.
Okay.
In this arbitrary list, I need you to build up some initial points.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Before we take them all down.
Hans, name one Steven Seagal character.
Marshall Lawson.
Now I don't hate this, but the video for Attack Force hasn't come out yet. So I can't include that as an answer.
Oh, crap. Okay, wait.
Wait, he doesn't get a second chance?
Yeah, what the hell?
We already said the rules.
I'm gonna give him a second chance because he did name a Steven Seagal character.
Okay.
It just doesn't count.
Okay.
No. What was it? I know what it was. Gino Felino.
Oh, you took Gino Felino.
Okay. All right.
Gino Felino.
So, we've got one. Zach, I need a Steven Seagal character.
Casey Ryback, easy. Keep him coming.
I'm going to check my list, and that is
That's from
correct.
Under Siege.
I'm not going to give you two, even though that's technically two. I'm not giving it to you. Aaron?
Jonathan Cold.
That's another. He got the other duel.
I got the other duo. The other that
All
should
right.
be worth 2 points. Except they're in more movies, so this should be easier to remember. But whatever.
Yeah, that should be half a point. I think.
Hans, I'm gonna need a second one.
What?
We're gonna keep going.
We're still going. We're going around till nobody can think of anything.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, what was it?
Hans, you need to name one.
There's gotta be a time limit on these.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Zach, I need another one.
It's Forrest something. I want to say Forrest Taft.
That is correct.
Okay.
It is
Oh my
Forrest
gosh.
Taft. Honestly impressive. All right. Aaron?
I've been thinking this whole time. I can't. Oof. It was in like one of the Matrix knockoffs. Because there were multiple.
I'm sorry, but
I'm out of time.
I'm sorry, but we're out of time. So Zach, can you extend your lead?
Nico Toscani.
Oh,
Yes.
come on.
All right, Nico Toscani, you want to keep going?
Actually, no, it's probably all I'm about.
That's all I
right.
got. I'm done.
There were a lot more, obviously, but they are
more?
Oh
pretty.
my God.
I would not have been able to remember. I had 2 that I could actually think of.
Can we hear some of them?
That's awful.
Yeah, just
let's
ran
see.
through a couple.
Lieutenant Colonel Austin Travis.
Nope.
Couldn't tell you what movie that was
Excuse
from.
me?
No, that was
John
that Flight of Fury?
Hatcher.
Oh,
John
I remember that
John
one.
Hatcher.
John Hatcher. We know John Hatcher.
Is that the
Mason
Patriot?
Storm.
No, we didn't watch a
Storm.
movie with
No,
Mason
because
Storm.
that was
Yeah, we did.
that was the Office parody action movie
Hard to
knockoff
Kill.
one. Hard to Kill, yeah.
We had. I'm surprised.
Storm.
I'm kind of surprised nobody got this one. Professor Robert Burns.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, Joey, if you didn't do this as a question, you should have done a question where you just list like 5 names and we have to choose which one is the fake one.
Which one is real?
That would be a good for when we do like another
Yeah.
game
When we
show.
do this
That'll be a good one.
at the end of the whole
Yeah.
Steven Seagal series,
Keep
that'll
it
be the next game show. Yeah. Okay, I know the kind of game you're playing. I'm prepared for the
Yeah.
rest
Oh
of this
my God.
quiz
Okay.
show.
Are you? I don't think you can.
I'm not.
Clearly, your question was name
how
one
am I
of his
supposed to remember?
characters. You've watched 27 of his movies.
You only remember 3!
I mean, to be fair, Hans did get 2 of them. It's just one of them we haven't seen yet. So,
Yeah, this is true.
Fair.
I have 24, 23 pieces of paper, each one's with questions from movies.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
So I'm just gonna randomly pick pages and we're gonna go through them.
Oh, this
boy.
is dirty.
This is very
So,
dirty.
I'm
Oh,
g-
you've done us dirty.
The order's gonna be randomized.
What's the order of contestants? So we always know who can like steal.
It's gonna go Hans, Zach, Aaron.
Okay.
Is gonna be the order.
Wait. Every time. So every time, like if Hans fails, it's gonna pass to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you fail, it passes to me. If I fail, it passes
Whoa.
to Hans. Oh no.
I'm feeling pretty good about my chances.
That was so mean.
I have a couple of these where I actually did like a little bit of digging, a little bit of like extra little nuggets of information
geez.
that like
Oh,
aren't
no.
really relevant,
Oh, no,
but I
no,
found them to
no.
just be so
Yes.
funny at the time
Okay.
I had to include
Oh
it.
no.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm
So
in.
there's
Let's
like
hit it.
2 or 3 random little
Let's do it.
historical nuggets I'm gonna add in.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna start with Hans. In the film The Foreigner, Steven Seagal is doing what activity while he is repeatedly being told, steady, steady?
He's like trying to jump out a window in the bathroom.
No.
No?
That is not correct.
Oh
which
my
means this
God.
question goes. Which means this
He's
question
like pumping
goes
his
to
fist
Zach.
in the air.
No.
Yep.
He is at the urinal. He is urinating when the man is saying steady, steady, and then he jumps out the window and the whole building explodes.
Yes, he is pissing as this is going on.
That's not fair.
That's completely
You know how
fair.
much I hated that movie.
You know how much we hated all of these movies.
No, you both love that one.
No, do not put that on me. Do not slander me like that.
You love The
Slander.
Foreigner.
I feel kind of bad because I feel like this is a perfect Hans question, but oh well. Zach,
That's how it goes.
How it goes.
what was the post-credit stinger for The Foreigner?
Oh.
There's a post-credit sting in the corner. There's. They don't have post-credit stingers in these movies. This is some kind of like trick question.
No,
Oh, I
not at
think
the
he's
end of the
talking
movie.
about the
At the end
podcast.
of the episode.
Oh, at the end of our recording.
Oh no.
Aaron, your look of horror.
The Foreigner. Who edited that? Shoot. It's just us saying Gino Felino.
Yes, it is.
No.
What, at the end of The Foreigner?
Yes.
At the end of The Foreigner, you yelled Gino Felino 3 times.
I edited that one.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That was. I am shocked.
I'm just.
I
If I
edited
can't
that
think of
one.
anything else, my answer's going to be Gino Felino. So far, it has served us well.
I'm so sad. I edited that one.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, Aaron,
Okay.
you, according to the discussions that I've heard, you are expected to be the front runner, which I find very funny because you are solidly in second place. maybe you'll be able to answer this one. It's probably the toughest question on here.
Oh, great.
According to Stephen Seagal, who is the true main character in The Foreigner? You can give me actor or their character name.
Oh, I have to give a name? Because it's
Yeah,
her, it's the lady partner.
Hans is not going to get this one. I know Hans.
So in the whole movie, he's like running around with like this lady partner who definitely should have been the main character of this whole movie. They like No, Dunoir.
Yes!
Dunoir.
It is! It's Dunoir!
Oh,
I knew Hans couldn't get it because he literally got that name wrong during the episode every single time.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it.
I feel triumphant.
If he would have said boudoir, I would have given it to him. But
I feel
Good job, Aaron.
I was thinking of The Foreigner too the entire time I was thinking about that question.
I thought I was safe there. I thought you were going to try to go with the female agent from Foreigner 2.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was impressive.
I'm like ecstatic
Actually,
right now.
To be fair, the main character wasn't Dunoir. It was one of Dunoir's like 47 cigarettes. Like, should have been the main character of the movie.
Okay. Top that, Hans.
All right.
Yeah, Hans.
All right. Hans.
What?
Hans.
You're both real out to get me right now. I don't know why. What did I do?
Hans, you have a real toughie right here, and I feel a little rough. I think this is one you might be able to do. Because I'm a little. Were you the one who edited the episode for Out for Justice?
Oh, I don't remember.
What number episode? Did you edit episodes like 1, 4, 7?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did edit this one, so you might have a shot.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
This was back in April, but okay.
And it was, but and
I guess
I'll be
March.
honest, I am lying to you. In the description of episode 4,
Oh my god.
Out for Justice,
Oh my god.
how many times does Hans write Gino Felino?
Oh, that's mean.
I don't even know. That's just mean. I'm gonna say 18.
No.
Okay.
Zach.
17.
No.
Oh, dang. Price is wrong.
Aaron.
4.
No.
What?
The answer is 63.
I didn't even know they would let you put that much text in.
I almost feel like I should give the point back to Hans for being closest.
Closest without going
But
over.
it was so wrong.
God.
Oh, too soon. Oh my gosh. I think that's a negative point for all of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I accept that. Wow, not even close.
All right. Zach.
I'm here to win.
In Out for Justice,
No, I'm not going to win.
what character / actor, I'll accept either, had their content cut from the film due to concerns of upstaging Seagal?
Oh, it's the main bad guy. He's got the mustache. He's one that he's literally after the whole time. He's got to say that dude's name like 50 times in this movie.
Why do these questions go to you? Oh my god.
I'm having a brain blast.
It's Hank. I don't know. That's not right.
I'm sorry, you are out of time. So Aaron,
No, stop the
you
steal.
look like you-
Stop the steal.
This is going to be really embarrassing if I get this wrong, but I believe his name was Richie.
I'll take it.
Whoa!
His name is Richie. It is William Forsythe as Richie Madonna.
Whoa,
That's
yeah!
right. Stop the steal.
All right, Aaron.
See if I can get a twofer.
I got a real tricky one for you here.
Okay, hit me. I'm feeling on top of the world right now. Bring me
How
down.
did Zach describe the final fight of Out for Justice?
Oh my gosh. I'm looking at Zach's face. I don't think he remembers how he described it.
Very poorly, probably.
Like I remember this fight in Out for Justice. So like Richie was real sloppy the whole time. He can't fight. He gets killed with like a corkscrew that like you would use to open wine bottles. Like Seagal just like punches it through his forehead.
All right. If you don't have an answer,
I have no answer.
All right. Hans,
go ahead and steal.
Do you think you could steal this?
So I know Zach talked over and over and over again about the guy that got kicked so hard that he died, and then the guy that got his leg shotgun blasted off. But I don't know, like, I don't know what you're looking for is how he described it. Like he thought in another movie, like that could have been an awesome action sequence.
I'm pretty sure that was me.
Nope. You do have a lot of moments where you think this movie could be better if.
That's
like,
like a defining trait.
Though
I'm playing the devil's
I
advocate.
feel like that has started to decrease. I feel like I've heard that less as we've gone on, which is probably correct.
Okay, Zach, your chance to steal.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hans, you could not steal it. And Zach, do you remember what you said to describe the final fight of Out for Justice?
With Richie,
what bizarre statement you decided to say about the final fight?
Do you know how many bizarre statements I make per day?
A lot, but this one stood out enough that I made it a question.
Must have been a real humdinger.
Steven Seagal whips his ponytail so hard it knocks the dude off the screen, and then he swings out off frame like Tarzan. I don't know. You said to everyone else, fully conscious that this was going into the public sphere, it sounds like a bit from Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Okay. The guy that got his leg shotgun blasted off because he's just off camera going, oh jeez, oh my leg, oh man, my leg got blasted off. Oh jeez, Rick, oh no.
We all lost points on that one.
That's
Yeah.
If any question of this is what did Zach say about, just immediately run. Like it's too late.
I have some bad news. There's going to be a couple of those for everybody.
No, actually, it's like a tsunami. It's already too late to run. If you can see the wave coming, you're dead.
All right, Hans.
Yep.
I think you should be able to get this one.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Give him a real, like,
Throw him a softball.
softball. Yeah.
Why are you two out to get me today?
I just said
It's a competition, Hans.
All right, Hans. What is the name of stunt coordinator and hero that choked out Steven Seagal on the set of this film?
Steve LaBelle. No, something LaBelle.
I think he's already answered.
If he gets the last name, you should give it to him.
I'm gonna give it to you for the LaBelle. I'm not gonna use the rules that screwed me out of points in
like high school
quiz bowl, high school quiz
Oh
bowls.
my gosh.
What is
I'm
it?
having
It's not
flashbacks.
Steve. It's Gene LaBelle.
Yes, it is Gene LaBelle.
Hey!
Hey.
So clearly Hans is not a professional. He's not a seasoned, quiz bowlian, a quiz participant, because you always just say the last name first and only say the first name if they then specify that you need to say the first name.
This is true.
Play safe.
Gotta play the game.
This is true.
That's 1 point to Hans.
Oh boy, do we have some points.
Points.
But good job, Hans.
Points.
You've gotten your first point since the opening round.
Yay!
To be fair, you're only 1 point behind Aaron.
I was gonna say I don't think this is very fair. I haven't gotten any chances to steal.
Well, we'll see if you get some more.
It is definitionally fair.
But first, we have to go to Zach.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
And Zach, ooh, you get our first one of these, which will be a very normal thing. I'm going to be looking for the name of the movie.
Oh no.
You'd think that should be an easy question.
You would think. What movie does Aaron propose being part of the Bourne trilogy and Zach part of the X-Men series Born in the Seagal-verse?
It's because William Stryker's in it.
Oh.
I think he literally says like Jesus Christ. That's insert Steven Seagal's character.
Go to your mind palace.
Yeah, hold on. Shh, go to the My Palace. Was this on a recent one? Was it? Is it The Foreigner 2? Is it Black Dawn?
No, it is not.
Ah,
Aaron?
Glimmerman?
no, it's not Glimmerman.
It is Glimmerman.
What? Boom! Oh my god.
It is Glimmerman.
Oh my god.
I counted you out. I'm sorry. I've never done that. That was me.
Wild. Impressive.
Thank
So,
you.
we'll keep it going then, Aaron.
I mean, I did steal a
this
point
is-
because it was one of my own quotes. So, like...
Well,
I was given the
this
option
one-
to steal a point with my own quote, and I couldn't do it. So fair's fair.
This one,
You
you
earned
might have a pretty good shot at this one, because it is...
Joey, you say that every question, and it's always wrong.
No. All right. In Glimmerman.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I know this
the
movie.
next couple questions are going to be in Glimmerman.
No.
Oh no.
Okay. I don't remember anything about
The serial
Glimmerman.
killer is allegedly supposed to be running around killing Catholics.
Yes.
Oh.
However, you complained
No.
that he killed someone who wasn't a Catholic.
Not fair.
Oh
What
no.
religion were they?
Rigged.
Oh no. I thought you were going to ask the name of the serial killer.
Nope.
No.
What religion was it that he killed instead of a Catholic, despite saying that he was going to kill a Catholic?
Oh.
Come on, Aaron. That P-tard sure is hoisting you right now.
This is my hubris coming back to bite me. The word that is coming to me, I know this is incorrect. Episcopalian.
It is not Episcopalian. I'm sorry. Hans, would you happen to know what religion the people who were pretending to be Catholic maybe were?
I really don't think so. Wasn't it like Russian Orthodox or something?
Yes.
Oh my
Are
gosh.
you serious?
Yes, it was.
Oh
They
my
were
God.
Russian Orthodox.
Get it together, Aaron.
I think I have to take
Han
tomorrow
stole
off.
a question about Catholicism from you?
I think I have to take a day off tomorrow. I can't.
I'm looking out the window because I'm seeing pigs flying and hell freezing over.
I'm telling the parish secretary I'm not coming into the office tomorrow.
No, they're calling you and telling you not to come in. They said to Hans? To Hans?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Take your little plastic white tab thingy out of your collar and turn
Oh,
it
I don't
in.
wear those.
But you know how in the movie there's like turning your badge and your gun? I imagine they're like turning your collar and your rosary or something. I don't know.
It'd be like turning your collar in your celebrate. That's the joke for my Catholic friends.
Sure, I'll take your word on it.
All right,
Let's go, Hans.
Only the
Like
real
the two
Catholic
Hans?
nerds will get that one.
Hans. Let's see if you can
Steven
double up
Seagal,
here.
an
Honestly, just
explicitly
so
Catholic
surprised.
podcast.
All right, Hans.
Yeah.
You can interpret this one of two ways.
Oh no.
How many times were there terrible powdered deer penis jokes in Glimmerman?
Oh God. Like how many?
The question can be
instances
either
of that
how many
joke?
were there or how many terrible jokes were
the same
there.
They're
number.
all terrible.
Same number. It was all terrible. There were. I'm gonna say 3.
That is correct.
No.
Hans
So
doubles
ready to
down.
steal that one. I was so ready to steal that one.
No.
Well, don't worry, Zach, because I'm coming back to you with yet another Zach describes a thing.
Pass.
Zach, you've had some pretty colorful descriptions throughout this, and I really appreciate
I don't know
them.
if that's true. I don't know if I will respond to these allegations.
And at one point, you decided to describe some of the Foley work as a sock filled with raw chicken hitting a couch. What was that Foley work for?
I'm actually really upset. I'm like 80% sure it's when he's in the car, when the two dudes come to pick him up and they're like, we're taking you away. He's in the car and he's just like, he grabs the gun from the dude and he's just like fucking wailing on the guy. But it's just like this like boop, 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 like weak little sound when he hits the dude like 47 times inside the car. And then the car like flips over and skids for like a solid like half mile and then just like brushes a mirror and explodes.
I'm horrified that is correct.
Me too, Joey.
It was Seagal hitting a man repeatedly with a gun. Oh.
So, dude, it's because they say they're with like internal like reviewer internal affairs, but then he has the tattoo.
And they drive through an alleyway just full of like trash cans full of fluorescent light
Yes.
bulbs.
Yes, the fluorescent lights that just. You ever get mad when
to
you
breathe.
get a question right?
I'm
Because your
like
question made me
weeping.
remember like 10 minutes of that movie.
I'm weeping.
A trip down memory lane.
That was at the that was in the foyer of the Mind Palace. I didn't even have to go deep.
Keep that one next
All
to
right.
the umbrellas in your rain boots.
It's in the little. It's in the hall tree.
So, I feel bad because yet again Hans will probably get an easy one out of this based on the order. But before he
thanks.
gets that, we have to get Aaron.
Oh no. I feel like my confidence at the beginning of this episode is very misplaced. But here we go.
We're still here, and there's still a lot to play for. We've gone through 3 movies
In 40 minutes. Let's go.
All right, Aaron. What was the first film to get rid of Seagal's terrible hair?
Oh my gosh.
You mean like the pony, like to get rid of the ponytail? Is that what you mean?
I'm gonna say yes on the grounds of it's whatever y'all defined that as.
Under Siege.
Correct.
Yep.
You looked like you weren't gonna get it. I was really hoping.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, Hans,
Yeah.
Humdinger.
I hope you appreciate me for this.
Humdinger.
What movie
Oh no.
is the exact same film as Under Siege but better?
Oh.
Wait. No.
Oh, you know this.
Do I? Wait. Are we talking Seagal movies or just?
No, not Seagal. Movie.
Oh,
Come on.
Under Siege, Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I
my
thought
gosh.
we were talking like Seagal movies. I was like,
To be fair, Hans, the answer to that question would be Under Siege 2 is basically Under Siege, but better. There you go.
Fair.
Point for Zach.
So Zach, I'm gonna give you this question because the other one I feel like is too perfect for Aaron.
Okay.
So, what clever film trick do they use in Under Siege to make it so that Steven Seagal stabs someone twice?
Oh, they do like the Jackie Chan trick.
softball it in.
They do like, if you watch the Every Family Painted video, the thing he talks about Jackie Chan, where they like he stabs him and then they kind of like reverse, like make it look like it's like a double stab or something.
Yes.
Righto.
Yes. They play the footage backwards and then play it forward again. Was y'all's description of it, which I thought was
Yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Like that sand person and his gaffy stick in Star Wars.
Yeah.
So Aaron,
Okay. Oh man. I get
You and
terrified when
Hans-
you like turn to me to ask a question.
you and Hans almost
hot
had a
seat
very
now.
different experience.
Oh no.
Almost.
Because you went to watch Under Siege, but you almost watched the wrong movie.
Yes.
What movie did you almost watch?
I almost watched a documentary series about siege warfare,
Yes.
which I probably would have had a lot more fun watching.
Yes.
To be fair, that feels like a trick question because the movie the thing he almost watched instead of Under Siege was called Under Siege. Like you could just say
Yes.
Under Siege and technically be correct.
I might actually end this with positive points. I'm saying that real early in the game, so that may come back around to bite me.
I think you're going to do it. You're doing
Take
pretty.
that
All
clip
of you are
and put
doing
it in
pretty
the
well.
beginning, so you know.
Yeah, Hans. Here I clapped right there. It's hard to tell because I'm talking around it, but just find that clip, put it at the beginning, and bury me in my own hubris.
We'll see, depending on how we finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hans,
Yeah.
we're moving on to a new film.
Okay.
What movie is Die Hard on a Train?
Under Siege 2: Dark Territory.
Woo!
Correct.
The film where they found the term Dark Territory and decided, let's make a movie around that.
Whatever that is.
Zach,
Bring it
in
on.
Under Siege 2, Steven Seagal makes a cake. How, and bonus point, how long does it cook?
Oh!
Not to worry, I have the entire script of this movie memorized. He just kind of mixes some stuff in a bowl and then puts it in the microwave. I believe he sets the microwave for 20 minutes.
All right, that is 1 point. I'm sorry, he cooks it for 15 minutes.
Oh!
He microwaves her
You would have burnt that
favorite
cake.
cake for 15 minutes. To be fair, we never see him take the cake out at the end, so we don't actually know if it cooked for 15 minutes.
No.
Well, he put it in for 15. I don't think the microwave keeps running.
That'd be pretty funny, though. It's like after the credits, they're like, wow, this is one burnt cake.
So, Aaron,
Okay, hit me. Right in the gut.
Steven Seagal needs to send a message to the government while he's in dark territory. How does he do it?
He needs to send a message to the government while he's in dark territory. Now, there are several... There are several movies in which he has like a secret CIA telephone. I think he just has a secret CIA telephone. Like a satellite
That is
telephone.
incorrect.
No!
That is incorrect. We go to Hans.
He faxes it.
Wait, no, hold on, interruption. I would like to steal.
What?
He hooks up his PDA to fax it to his buddy,
No, Hans got
who
that.
then goes to the government.
He
doesn't fax it. He faxes it to his friend, and then the friend goes to the government.
Steal. I can get more specific. He faxes it to his
my
chef
God.
buddy, who happens to know people in the government.
Actually, counter to his counter steal. We don't know the chef buddy knows people in the government. We just know he sends it to a chef buddy, and then chef buddy kind of figures it out from there. They don't establish in the canon the chef buddy also knows people in the government.
I am going to give that to Hans on the ground that all I have written down here is faxing a cafe.
Fine.
But I do love the detail because I did remember the PDA bit, and it made me chuckle because you keep mentioning
Well, in the bit that he just
PDA.
sends it to this guy, his friend who's a chef, and just hopes he'll get it to the government.
The government, who doesn't even know that the system that he's fighting against exists.
Wait, hold on. That might be a question later.
Okay.
The earthquake laser. That's a secret
The
government
earthquake
mission.
laser and the secret nuclear reactor under the Pentagon.
Hans, I'm very excited because this gets to be one of those questions where it's a real dumb. I want you to if you can give me the quote from the film, I'll give it to you. If you can give me the concept of what happens, I'll give it to you. In Under Siege 2, how does the woman distract the terrorist?
She comes out of the bathroom and with the most blank, dead expression on her face goes, "I broke my bra."
Correct.
Why do I remember that?
Not a steal, but just in addition. Then Seagal just comes out and judo chops the guy and says, "Tits to die for," huh? That's not a steal. I know that's not going to give me points, but it needs to be said.
I hate
All right.
that
Every
I
game
know
show should
that.
work like this.
Joey, you've created the best game show I've ever seen.
Yeah,
You
the worst
really
game
have.
show
Or the worst game show. I can't
because
tell.
you just let the guests run all over you.
All right, Zach, we have yet another Zach description question.
Oh.
So, Zach, you know a lot about film, I assume. You talk more about film than most people I know. With, the only exception being Aaron.
Oh, no. Don't put that on me.
No, you both talk about film a lot together. That's when I hear about film.
See, it's fine when I'm
Hans has
talking
been there
about
a lot
it, but when you
recently.
tell me that I talk about film a lot, I feel really self-conscious.
Well, to be fair, you know about
That's
film. I
appreciated.
assume you talk about it a lot is also a very misguided understanding of how film discussion
True.
works.
So Zach, you had a very specific reference for how the finale of Under Siege 2 went. And you referenced a very specific type or style of cinema.
Oh, no.
Yes.
What was it?
It was a Sergei Eisenstein influenced Soviet montage theory.
I could have
Of how
stolen
Under
that.
Siege
Correct.
and
Oh
gotten
my
it wrong.
god. Never in a million years would I have gotten
I am ashamed that I could have stolen that had you gotten it wrong.
that.
Soviet montage.
You should watch some of those old movies. They're really fun. You should watch Battleship Potemkin and they're really good.
Hey, this episode is not about art. Shut up.
It's the furthest thing from art.
Aaron,
Okay. Sure.
we've got a real good gimme for you here.
Oh no.
We're going all the way back in Above the Law.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh, too confident.
Nico moves to what country to learn martial arts?
Japan?
Correct.
Okay. I was really
It seemed
worried
like
for
a
a
trick.
second. I was gonna say Japan. It's actually it was South Korea.
Was going to be a real gimme there. So, Hans,
Uh-huh. Do I know
Um,
the opposite of a gimme?
Take me.
not the opposite, but I'm assuming because again, I have not watched a single Steven Seagal film.
God
It's been
bless you.
fantastic.
Living the life.
I believe it's in the beginning of the film when Nico is fleeing the CIA.
Uh-huh.
How many times does Nico return fire on the CIA?
How many times?
Yes.
He doesn't at all. He just holds the gun up real threatening.
Correct.
No.
And now I've got this is another one of those Joey has some weird fun facts.
Go ahead, Zach.
Zach, what activity in Vietnam done by the CIA made Nico quit and join the Chicago Police Department working under John Burge?
They were torturing a prisoner, and then also later we learn that they're like growing and like selling opiates, like those drug dealing and also like torture.
Correct. And I find this particularly hilarious because the movie is set in the early 70s, which means that when he joins the Chicago Police Department, he would have joined it to work under John Burge, a man who is notorious for how much he was torturing people in prisons in Chicago.
Objection. That's probably true. I believe you. That's true for real life, but this does take place in an alternate reality Seagal-verse. I don't know if it's established he's actually working under John Burge.
The chief of police at the time is a woman.
Yeah.
In the Seagal-verse.
The Seagal-verse is woke. Get used to it, Joey. They let a dame in charge.
I just remember when y'all were talking about the fact that he quit working for the CIA because they were torturing people, and he started working for the Chicago police, and I was like, that can't be right.
He does.
Joey, are you suggesting that there might be a Seagal movie where like the themes of it run counter to the actual narrative, the purported stated themes run counter to the narrative?
Well, I'd answer that question, but it might be relevant to other questions that are going to come up. Aaron,
Okay.
you're doing pretty well right now. You're sitting at a grand total of 6 points.
Oh my gosh, that's way more than I thought. Okay.
Oh, that means he's going to take one away from you.
Yep.
And I just figured I'd ask, what's your favorite Mission Impossible movie?
Mission Impossible 3.
Is that because you just watched... Well, I mean, you did say you just watched all of them. But is that because you just edited the episode in which you talked about Mission Impossible 3?
Maybe not. I don't know if that's actually relevant information, Joseph.
I mean, this is just a question. I'm just asking you a fun little question.
Okay, am I not getting points for this?
No, there's no points.
Okay, then my actual favorite Mission Impossible movie is probably Ghost Protocol.
Have you seen the newest one yet?
No, I haven't actually. I did that whole Mission Impossible rewatch, and I haven't seen Mission Impossible 7.
Goodness. Well, hopefully you managed to take a win here, and you can go see it.
That would be great.
Nice little mid-game banter. I love it.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized you don't have 6 points. That's Zach. You have 3.
Why are you hurting me like this?
He just took 3 points from you.
Wait, so where am I at?
Hans, you are currently sitting at, what is that? 6!
Nice!
What? How?
How did these turntables turn so fast?
What's my question, Joseph?
Oh,
I need
gosh.
to make up this distance.
Yeah, we're serious business here now, Joey. No more joking.
All right.
I'm sorry,
I've got our
listeners.
next
This
set
is
of
going to be a long
questions.
one. Yeah, hit me.
Yeah. All right. We've got a good question for you here. We
No,
are
it's
talking about... Yeah, we're talking about Hard to Kill.
Okay.
I figured it
Yes.
out eventually. And I'm going to give you this one because you're the one who said this. Aaron posits the trend of villains defeated in bathrobes in Hard to Kill. Name 2 other films this occurs in.
Watchmen?
Objection, the comedian is not a villain. He's an anti-hero.
The comedian's a villain. Shut up.
These
Zack
answers
Snyder's
are based
Watchmen.
off of what was said in the show, so Watchmen is correct.
Watchmen is correct. And 1989's Batman, directed by Tim Burton.
Yes, those were the 2 examples you gave in the episode, and those are the 2 examples you're using tonight.
Oh
That's
my
fine.
God.
There was no way I was going to be able to steal that.
I'm glad he got it, because there's no way I
Oh
ever
my
would.
gosh.
A real Zack Snyder head over here.
In this moment, I am euphoric.
Oh shit! Shut up.
I'm still in last place, but it's okay.
So, Hans,
Yeah.
you and Zach compared a post-coma Seagal in Hard to Kill to the appearance of what popular actor?
No.
Jason Momoa.
Correct. I find that terrifying.
Oh my god. We gotta get like a side-by-side comparison and put it in the episode description because it is uncanny.
Oh.
All right, Zach. Steven Seagal in
Pass.
Hard to Kill wasn't the only Seagal in the film, technically, because his wife was in it. Now, I don't remember the exact time that Hard to Kill was released, what month it was released in. And I don't remember when that third marriage ended. But I do know how many months were between the movie coming out and them splitting up. If you can guess within, I'm going to say within 5 months, how long their relationship lasted after that movie released.
That's like a
unfair.
wide
That's a big
margin.
range.
That still seems unfair. I thought you were gonna. I thought if I could tell you that she was like the gal from Weird Science, like I could do that. Like if I could tell you that she has like the absolute worst line in the movie, I could tell you that. I'm gonna guess a year.
That is not close enough.
Not within 5 months, even.
But it's my turn. Her name is Kelly
I was
LeBrock,
clarifying.
and I'm guessing 6 months.
It lasted longer than 6 months, Pat?
How many months longer than 6?
Well, hold on, Hans.
Well, Hans, how long do you think it lasted?
After the movie ended,
After the movie came out.
or I'm sorry, after the
From the
movie
movie
was
released
released
To the divorce.
to the divorce within 5 months. I'm gonna say, I don't know, a year and a half.
I'm going to say that is incorrect. They lasted 2.5 years.
What?
Really?
That's like a
can't
trick
be right.
question. I thought it was gonna be a lot shorter.
I know. I really was shocked they lasted so
Oh
long.
my gosh! We all got that wrong.
Wow.
Yep.
Kelly LeBrock, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
We got that.
Come
wrong
on the
and
show.
Seagal
I'd
for
love to give you
2.5
my
years
condolences.
after that movie. Jesus.
That started as a Zach question.
Correct.
Yes. Correct.
Yes.
So now we're to Aaron.
Mhm.
Aaron, I'm going to be very upset at you if you don't get this right.
Oh, well,
Hey,
get
I
ready.
I got a humdinger.
Get ready.
What fantastic actress with roles in Legally Blonde and Super Mario Bros. Said the iconic line, "I almost
I know this.
I know you do. And that's why I'm so upset with myself in this
If there's
moment.
one thing Hans knows, it's this. And there is one thing Hans knows.
I kind of remember the character's name.
Oh wait, now I'm doubting.
I'm
myself.
sure I'm so ashamed of myself. I'm gonna have to pass.
All right. Hans, what is the name of the actress?
I can't remember if this is the name of the character or the actress. I might be confusing the two. The name I remember is Martha Coe.
That's the character.
That's the character. No.
He answered.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I'm really disappointed here. Zach.
I don't. I'm sorry. I was remembering Martha Coe as well. That would have been my answer. I don't remember her actual name.
I'm very sad.
I know. Me too.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in all of us. We should lose like 2 points for that.
It is Francesca Roberts.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
2 actresses we have wronged. 2 questions in a row now.
I'm so sorry, Francesca.
I'm so sorry, Francesca.
I'm like
You were
doubly
excellent.
sorry to Kelly LeBrock.
I'm triply sorry to Francesca and every other person who's been in a Seagal movie. Okay, moving on. No time to dwell in the past.
All right, we have a Hans question.
Mm-hmm.
Humdinger.
Hans.
Humdinger.
You are, and I'm going to make sure I check this correctly, you are at 5 points.
Okay.
And that is you, not somebody else. I know it's not recent compared to, the time scale on this podcast, but you do have a dog now.
Yes.
What is the weird? Well, first off, for our wonderful audience, what's your dog's name?
Dobie?
And what is the weirdest thing that Dobie has done?
The weirdest thing she's done
What?
like since I've had her?
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, it'd be weird if you told me about the weirdest thing she's done before you had her.
Well, I don't
I'd
know.
be a little curious.
Is this my question?
No, we're just chatting again.
We're just chatting.
You put me so on edge when you do this.
The weirdest thing she's done, she used when I first got her and she was still like getting used to things around here. She used to go into the laundry basket and get out my like dirty boxers and chew on them.
Oh, gross.
She hasn't done it in a long time, but she did used to do that when she was still figuring things out at the house.
Dogs are gross, Aaron. They literally eat their own shit. Get used to it.
So, Hans,
Yeah.
we're gonna move on to a new film,
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay.
and this is gonna be one of those ones where we talk about someone else's opinion,
Okay.
specifically Aaron's.
Okay.
And Aaron was very surprised in this film that Steven Seagal did not get laid.
That's
Did
the whole
not.
question.
That's it?
What
Name
film?
the film?
What film? Name the film.
The one Aaron was surprised that he didn't. Would it have been what was the third one? Was it Marked for Death?
That is correct.
Dang it. I was ready to
Whoa.
steal that one.
Whoa.
Because you have like the scientist lady, but she doesn't end up becoming introduced as like a love interest.
Yeah.
Y'all are remembering a lot more than I thought
It's
you would. And I feel like
embarrassing.
a lot more than you thought you would.
I think
I'm remembering
because
a lot
I'm
more
in
than I
last
thought I
place,
would, and
I'm
I'm
actually the
upset
most
about it.
well-adjusted human on this panel.
The problem is I'm like remembering around the questions you ask. Like you ask the question and that's the black hole, and I'm only like remembering like the event horizon. Like
All right. Zach? Ooh, a Zach question. Perfect.
stop.
According to Zach,
Please stop.
what is the best and funniest part of Marked for Death? I will say specifically it is a character.
The best and funniest part of Marked for Death?
Yes.
I mean Keith David's in that movie, right? Keith David. I don't know if he's the funniest, but he's got to be the best part of it. Oh, wait, not my final answer. The best and funniest part of Marked
You
for
yelled
Death
at me for doing that.
is the fact.
No, I'm looking up to see like what.
No, not you,
Who-
Joey. Zach yelled at me for doing that.
Oh,
The best and funniest part is the fact that like magic is maybe real, but it isn't, and it's that Seagal is very not sneaky when he lumps
You
up into the
are
compound.
naming.
I
You're
don't
just
know.
naming multiple things now.
Okay, I don't know.
Nope.
Is it one of those?
no.
I'm sure I didn't get it still.
It is. I did give you the. It is a character.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Aaron, it is a character. Zach said that they were the funniest, best part of the film.
In Marked for Death.
Yes, in Marked for Death.
All I remember is that the main villain had 2 heads and 4 eyes. Screwface? Is it Screwface?
It is not Screwface. Hans, do you remember what Zach said was the funniest bit of Marked for Death?
I don't.
Well, I think I'm going to roll with that.
I
Yeah,
shouldn't
I
be held
don't.
liable for anything I said more than a month ago.
Well, that may be true, but you will be held accountable on this game show, where you said that the funniest part of Marked for Death was Jimmy Fingers.
Oh no!
That's right. I forgot.
I completely forgot about Jimmy Fingers. How could I forget Jimmy Fingers?
Jimmy Fingers.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. You got me there.
We all deserve to lose a point on that one.
Caught in a snare of my own setting.
All right. Well,
Hoisted on your own
Aaron.
petard. Here we go.
I've been hoisted high.
this one, I think you can get this one.
Oh,
Stop
saying
Stop
that.
that! Stop it! Joey!
It's fun because
Stop
it puts
it.
you all on edge.
No! Bad Joey!
There's a fantastic actor in Marked for Death with a non-speaking role running away from Steven Seagal.
It's Danny
actor?
Trejo.
Correct.
Oh.
And Hans,
Yeah.
Screwface uses what to blow up John's car in Marked for Death?
Oh.
To blow up his car?
He blows up John's car in Marked for Death using what?
It's like
I will clarify, John is Steven Seagal in this film.
Right. No, they come after him with it's like a big tractor or something with a bucket on the front. It's like a bulldozer or something that they crush it and then it explodes, right?
That is not correct according to Steven Seagal, the hit podcast. Zach.
They like trap him, they box him in with the construction equipment, but I think he chucks a Molotov cocktail in the car or something, and Skull has to escape.
That is correct. He blows it up with a Molotov cocktail.
Okay.
Now, how a Molotov cocktail will make a car explode?
Well, to be fair, he could make a Molotov cocktail out of like mixing like coconut and stuff and putting a timer on. He would develop that technique for a few movies.
That was a deep cut for all of our Steven Seen It Allers. Is that what we're calling
and you already asked your questions about Under Siege 2, so I feel safe.
Steven
talking
Hear It
about that.
Allers?
Hear it alls.
The Hear It Alls.
The Hear It Alls. That's what we're
Oh,
calling
gosh.
You were here first, Hear It Alls.
All 10 of them.
Zach, it's time for a new film, which means you have to tell me the name of the film.
Oh, jeez, okay.
And this film features an embarrassing Eskimo shaman scene.
Oh, On Deadly Ground.
Correct.
Played by a Chinese actress.
Aaron.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The
You're on
villain
Deadly Ground
CEO of On Deadly Ground
Oh.
asks an employee
Oh.
to go and personally kill Steven Seagal.
Yes.
What is that employee's job title?
What?
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 Oh, you did it, my man, dirty. With
I was like, oh, the answer to this question is going to be Michael Caine. And then it wasn't.
And then I'm like, okay, maybe it'll be Arlie Ermy, but no.
Personal assistant?
That is incorrect.
I knew it.
Hans, do you remember what job title this person has?
CFO? I don't.
That is technically incorrect.
What?
Let me rephrase. That is incorrect, but you are closer.
Okay.
It's all
Zach,
down to you.
what was their job title?
The accountant.
They were the CSO.
What is that?
Chief
Security Officer.
The Chief Security Officer.
Come on.
He asked a member of the C-suite to go kill somebody.
You know,
Right.
it's that hands-on approach that makes this company great. That makes oil enterprises.
It's at the
great.
top level is not
I can't
afraid
remember
to
the
get
name
their
of the
hands
company.
dirty.
Yeah. They're dog fooding.
Right.
Like they're willing to get in there and kill like the environmental activist that's trying to stop them.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a real niche question here.
Oh, good.
Hans.
Uh-huh.
Seagal on Deadly Ground commits multiple murders and also blows up private property. What punishment does he face?
Nothing.
I want to give it to you, but I'm going to say that is technically incorrect, and I'm going to let you try to tell me what his punishment is.
He doesn't.
Because you're correct in that it's not a punishment.
Is it that he like has to give his environmentalism speech?
Yes, he has to give a speech at the state capital of Alaska.
I thought he did that off his own free will. I didn't realize that was his punishment.
Well, is it punishment? I don't think so. Zach, I feel like this is a question that is up your alley. Because Seagal was nominated for Worst Actor, Worst Director, and Worst Producer for On Deadly Ground. But he only won the award for which one?
What were the three again?
We have Actor, Director, and Producer.
I'm gonna say director.
That is correct.
It's his only directing credit.
His only directing award. Oh, it is his only directing credit, yeah. And I assume his only directing award is the Razzies Worst Director.
Aaron, we've got a Hans description for you to guess the title of this film.
Don't do that to me.
Oh, that is insidious.
And as you know, I'll be honest, Hans has not had too many Hans gives a description, and you have to try to guess something
true.
based on it. But this film, Hans described as, quote, not a bangarooski.
Oh, no. I edited this one too. I remember writing this in the episode description. I don't remember. I'm so embarrassed. Or should I not be embarrassed? I don't remember. Is it more embarrassing
know
to
how you should
remember or
feel.
not? I pass. I can't do it.
I'm going to have to pass this question to Hans. What film did you describe as not a bangarooski?
I mean, none of them are bangarooskis, but
I only described it like that because Zach said something about this being a bangarooski, and I said, "Well, it's not." Was it Black Dawn?
It was not Black Dawn. Zach, can you steal this?
My guess was going to be Black Dawn, I'm going to be fully honest. But I think it's from around that time period. It's around was it the Black Dawn prequel, The Foreigner?
No, that is incorrect. I'm sorry. It was Mercenary for Justice, the film
Oh, the one
after
right
Black
after.
Dawn.
Oh my gosh.
It was around that time period. Okay, Mercenary for Justice questions. All right, let's
Not
go.
a bangarooski of a film.
Now, Hans, I listened to the episode that y'all did for Mercenary for Justice. I listened to it twice, actually. And I genuinely felt like the entire film was disintegrating or just like grease sliding past both y'all's brain and mine. So my question is, the plot of this film makes no sense, even reading it on IMDb. Where was the film shot?
Aaron's eyes are wide open. I think he knows this one.
And now I'm doubting myself.
Oh no! The only thing coming to mind is South Africa, but I know that's not right. South Africa?
South Africa's correct.
Is it really?
That is correct.
In the you like didn't believe that. One of you like didn't believe that it was in South Africa.
Hans didn't believe it was in South Africa.
Oh, really?
I remember that.
Takes place in Cape Town.
But if it's actually shot there, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Can we take a quick break? Dobie's really bugging me. I think she's got to go outside.
I have to as well.
I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you.
We are back. So, Zach.
Oh no.
I've got a real doozy of a question for you.
No.
And you're either going to get this instantly or not at all.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm in the
We're
Mind
talking
Palace.
about Mercenary for Justice.
Okay. Hold on. That's in a different wing of the Mind Palace. I got it.
Okay.
I can't tell you a single
Gotta
thing
take
about
the
this movie.
elevator.
Let's go.
Ding.
Well, hopefully you can remember this one thing.
Okay, I'm there.
What is the name of Mercenary number 1?
Oh, it's George Bailey.
Correct.
The actor. The actor.
It is George Bailey, which I greatly appreciated that because your dog's name is Bailey, correct?
That is correct. Named after George Bailey, the fictional character from It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes. Which also a great movie that you could watch instead of Mercenary for Justice.
Ooh, those are the stakes.
Maybe throwing my own hot take in there. But I feel like you getting Bailey was relatively recent.
You know, yeah.
So I know it might not be firmly set in stone yet, but if you had to say, and actually, precursor question, does Sarah listen to this?
No, she does not listen to a single episode.
Okay, in that case you can speak freely. Who does the dog like more?
I'm actually very upset by this because when we're going to adopt him, Hans is coming in here with some of his like hokey backwoods wisdom where he is like, if you're a guy, you need a girl dog for it to really like you. Like you need, and I just don't want Hans to ever be right. But if genuinely you were to ask, I think he likes us both like pretty close to equally. But if I had to choose one that's his favorite, it probably is Sarah. But I think he likes us both a lot for like we provide different things as parents.
That's a very good technical answer, which is why I'm going to follow it up with something really off out of left field, which is that one of the things that I've heard listening to my very strange coworkers at work is that they say that if you have a dog, the dog ends up looking like one of you.
Mm.
Who would you say the dog looks more like?
Not that he entirely looks more like her, but I just today, like earlier, made a comment about his like big brown eyes, which are very much like hers. Like these big, very expressive, emotional eyes. So in that regard, I'll say Sarah.
I'm very impressed that you found a good way to answer that question so flawlessly. That was fantastic. You answered that and your question for your point.
This
Beautiful.
is the no spin zone.
Now, I need a new movie to talk about.
That should be the title of this podcast. I need a new movie to talk about.
Ooh, this is a real weird opener, but I dig it, and I like it. So, Aaron.
Why do you hate me?
I'm looking for the name of the film.
That could also be the title of the podcast.
I'm looking for the name of the film. What movie does Hans compare to one of the Metal Gear Solid games?
Now, I do remember a protracted conversation about Metal Gear Solid when we were talking about Hard to Kill, but we've already talked about that movie in this game show. I'm gonna lose this whole show so bad. I'm the only one I remember us really having a conversation about Metal Gear is Hard to Kill, so I'm gonna guess Hard to Kill, even though I know
It
we
is
already
not
talked about
Hard
that
to
one.
Kill.
Wait. It's not?
No, because
It's not.
I initially bring up that the opening... I'm sorry, I realize I'm giving you like a hint, but I initially bring up like, oh, the opening of this movie is a lot like Metal Gear Solid 5 and Hard to Kill,
Like
and then
Metal Gear
later
Solid.
on, you say like,
Right.
so Zach, you talk about how this is similar, and I remember going like, no, like, don't, bring dirt on my man Kojima's name again. So
Oh,
it does come up in
no.
another movie. I'm
Oh,
trying to-
no.
I think it's come up in honestly like 3 or 4 at this point. But Hans, do you know what film we're talking about here?
No.
All right. Yep. Yeah.
I was so confident, and then
And then it
no.
was gone. Zach, can you pull off the steal?
I'm upset 'cause, again, I'm like orbiting the question. Like I remember because Hans's familiarity with the experience isn't from playing any of the game. It's from like playing
it's
maybe
from
like
watching
2
one.
hours of Metal Gear Solid 5 and watching the video essay Metal Gear Solid 4 was a mistake. So it'd have to be something I assume that relates to Metal Gear Solid 4. So it'd have to be a very, very, very stupid movie. Burn. Got him.
I remember Zach saying it wasn't stupid until Metal Gear Solid 4, but I forget what movie we were talking about when he said that.
Out of reach.
I'm giving him hints because I
It was not out of reach.
That was shot in the dark.
It was Out for a Kill
Is that a movie we watched?
Was it?
Which one's Out for a Kill?
with
I
Professor Robert
remember
Burns.
why. It's because he has to go to each of the bosses, and it's like knocking out the B&B unit.
Oh.
That's
Actually,
what
to
it
be fair, I
was.
think in that episode I compared it to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance as a boss rush style movie.
Yeah.
So speaking of the various bosses, this question
Aw.
goes to Hans, right?
Yeah.
Zach.
Wait, can you say the name of the movie again?
No, it goes to Zach,
Which movie?
No, that was
this?
your question.
doesn't it?
Yeah, because it was your question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my question.
movie was this
I'm
again?
embarrassed.
What are we
Oh, it
talking
was
about?
my question.
We were talking about Out for a Kill.
Sure.
So Hans,
How many old fashions have you had, Aaron?
Two.
so Hans,
And 2 more new fashions.
Hans, there were, and this is the one scene of any Seagal film I actually watched. This is my only Steven Seagal watching experience. Steven Seagal was never on screen during any of it, which was fantastic.
Oh.
There were a collection of boss monsters, so to speak, that Seagal was going to have to fight through. And during a very bizarre scene, we get a sort of weird secondary information drop
No.
about these 6 people.
Were there only 6?
I thought there were like
There were only
more.
6. There were 6.
There were 10.
Okay.
Or at least there were only 6 with detailed info.
Feels like more though, doesn't it?
Okay.
I need you to give me at least 3 of the interesting facts about them. 3.
That's so many.
That's so many.
I'm struggling to come up with one.
Well, because for someone else to steal it, they have to do better than you. So you can just give me 1, and then they can steal it by coming up with 2.
Oh, come on.
But if you give me 3, you can just have it.
It was like, why didn't you tell me this was going to be on the exam?
I have mentioned this scene specifically in random conversations with, I think, all of you except Zach. I've mentioned how funny I found this scene. Zach, it's your own fault. You're never on Discord enough for me to chat with you.
Fair.
That's fair. I deserve that.
I want to say that one of them likes flowers. Another one, wasn't it something about trains? Wasn't it something about trains? And then, their favorite food?
That's so vague.
I don't remember.
I'm going to say that's like 0.5 out of 6. So, Zach, how many can you give me?
Okay, one of them is definitely that the guy likes French restaurants. I remember that one.
Okay.
I want to say there's one where he likes like weird artsy like French or German expressionist films, but I don't think that's real, and I think that's a joke one I made up. So not that. I think one is that he like controls the drug gangs of like the East Dockers. Like one is kind of relevant to his thing.
That's
It's
not
like he's
a
in
fun
charge.
fact.
No, but it's the fact they give. One of the facts they give is actually like kind of weirdly relevant. It's that he's like in charge of like the drug gangs. And then another for my third one, I'm gonna say he has killed like multiple men with his bare hands. I don't know.
One of those was correct, so you've beaten out Hans,
Thank you.
but I'm still going to pass this to
Okay.
Aaron if you can come up with more than one, and you cannot give me the has a thing for French restaurants. Because Zach already gave
Okay,
it.
so
What was my partial?
No, wait, hold on. That might give Aaron a hint.
The partial was you said favorite food, and it's like, well, he does have
Yeah.
a thing for French restaurants.
See, that's the one that I do remember actually being on there.
So I think it's the only one we actually talked about in the episode.
Yeah. One is that he's in charge of money laundering. Like, he launders money. That's his thing. One's in charge of mercenaries. One plays piano.
All right, technically only one of those is actually correct, and I'm kind of giving it to you on its. He is known to hire unique assassins.
Okay.
Oh, what? That wasn't even close.
That was close. That's a
What did
mercenary.
he say that was close to
Mercenaries
that?
hires
That's a
assassins.
In charge of
I'll
mercenaries is not the same as hires unique assassins.
But the 6, I'm gonna give the points to Zach because he was the first one to come up with one that was a solid answer.
Thanks.
No. Nobody should get anything for that.
No, I objectively got one right.
No.
So
He got
did
one
Aaron.
right.
The bar for Hans
got
was
half
3.
That the bar for me was 3.
You know what?
3 of them.
That's fair.
Nobody
should
gets
get
a point.
anything.
We all lose points on that one.
Teacher's pet over here. Actually, I'm grading his paper, and does this one count?
What was the homework?
So the 6 answers were runs laundromats in Paris.
I said launders.
Runs a mahjong gambling racket.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Auto racing and skydiving.
Never in a million years.
Okay.
Has a thing for French
Yes.
restaurants.
I think I
Known
got one
to hire
100%
unique
dead to
assassins.
rights.
And frequents strip clubs.
Nope. Never in a million years. Okay.
Can I at least not lose points for that one? I feel like I
No,
got
the bar
one
was
straight up
3.
right. But
The
then
bar
he
was
said,
3.
you just have to get more than the last person.
No, you would have had to get
He
3. You would have had to
canonically
build
stated
on
that.
mine. You would have had to, the bar was if
Rewind
I gave
the tape.
you 1, you
Rewind
would have had
the
to get
tape.
2.
Well, either way, Zach and I both got more points than Hans, and that's what really matters.
Yeah.
That's what
no,
truly matters.
nobody
I don't
got
know.
anything.
I don't know. You both kind of got half
So we're
a point.
moving on to the next question. Whose is it?
Zach.
It's
That
Zach
started
was-
with Hans's. Yeah.
It's Zach.
Okay, so Zach. Oh boy, it's another Zach description episode or question.
How does this keep happening?
What film franchise did Zach expect Out for a Kill to emulate?
Out for a kill. This is the one with Professor Robert.
The one we're still talking about.
Come
here.
on.
Yeah. Well, no, I truly. You could have asked me the question, what is the name of the movie we're currently talking about? And I'm not sure I would have gotten that point. That's why I had to think about it. I assumed it was going to be like The Mummy.
That is incorrect.
And that's because it's
Aaron,
Indiana Jones.
that is correct.
Boom!
I thought Indiana Jones was too obvious. I thought I would go with The Mummy.
Turns out you're more basic than you thought. What's my question?
Well, the new one was coming on theaters. I'm sure it was in my mind.
Just like when you thought you were so original for coming up with Under Siege on a boat.
No.
Or,
Die Hard on a boat.
Die Hard on a boat.
What happened?
To be fair, I also was really impressed when you said that until you then told me that everyone else said it.
What's my question?
Yeah, what's his question?
Let's
I'm
go
gonna
with
steal it.
this movie.
Do I have to guess the name of the movie again?
Ooh, this one?
Ha 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 ha.
This one I did not put a question that was figure out the name of the movie.
Oh.
I just gave it.
Oh.
And this is a fantastic question. I'm so happy, Aaron. In Exit Wounds.
Okay. Okay.
No.
What does Aaron want for Christmas?
What?
Why you gotta do me dirty?
You specifically said towards the end of the episode that you wanted something for Christmas.
What I want for Christmas is to not have to watch these movies anymore.
That is not correct. I am sorry. Hans, what did Aaron want for Christmas in Exit Wounds?
Oh my god.
I'll give you a hint.
No.
Okay,
It's
fair
no
enough.
hints.
No hints.
I didn't get a hint.
The hint was you said it.
That doesn't matter.
Aaron wanted for Christmas. What he said to not have to watch these movies anymore.
That's what that's the answer I gave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, amazing that that's not the right answer.
Right? True.
I am
Yeah, it
shocked.
really is.
Yeah. fact checker.
Oh my god, I don't know. Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
All right.
Okay, the
No.
Santa Claus too.
Zach, do you have any guesses?
I mean, if it were Hans or I think we would have said we want like a full uncut version of like the scene with like Anthony Anderson and Tom Arnold like kind of riffing over the credits. But I remember Aaron not liking that very much, so he would not want the full cut of that.
No, you
Incorrect.
both loved it.
I liked it.
hated
Hans
it.
hated it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Aaron wants
Get your facts
that as a
straight.
full movie. I think he wants that like full uncut. Or he wants Seagal to like be
You
humble.
can't say
or
or.
No, you can't say two
No,
answers.
you gotta stop doing that.
something. Give me my
One answer.
my conjunctions. Let me use my conjunctions. I'll
All
stick
right.
with the end credit thing.
That is incorrect.
That's fine.
In Exit Wounds, Aaron asked for Christmas to see Steven Seagal express an emotion.
Oh, see, I was working towards that. I was approaching it. I was approaching the event horizon, and you pulled me out.
Ooh, man.
I still don't think you're going to get that at any point, but
No,
best of luck.
I'm trying.
So, Hans,
Yep.
according to Hans,
No.
what is the best line of Exit Wounds?
I don't even. What was Exit Wounds?
What was Exit Wounds?
What was Exit Wounds?
Like epistemologically
It has a vice
speaking, what is
president.
Exit
I
Wounds?
can tell you. I can describe the poster to you.
Was that the one where he throws the?
Hold, no, don't ask. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Answer the question, Hans.
Answer the question. Sir, may I remind you, you are under oath. Answer the question.
I need an answer.
It's something with he throws I think that's the one with the vice president on the bridge, and it's something with the vice president, and he says he throws him off a bridge and says he'll learn how to swim.
That is a good guess, but that is not what you said your favorite line was. Zach.
His favorite line is when Seagal like goes to the restaurant and like the police chief's like on a date with someone and he just kind of like kicks the dude out and he just like starts eating the guy's food and says something about it. I don't know.
Nope.
No.
Aaron.
I'm gonna guess that his favorite line contained an expletive, and I can't say it. So this is an unfair question. And
No!
No. You can bleep the
You can
expletive
say
in
every
your own
other
words.
word in the line.
Then I can't even think of something funny to say instead of a Seagal line. That's how
Right.
that's how blank my head is. I'm just gonna
All right,
I'm
well-
gonna be lame and I'm gonna pass.
All right. The line that Hans said was the best line of Exit Wounds was when, I assume it was Seagal, said, "What am I, a shit magnet?"
Yeah. Hey, what did I say?
Right, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Aaron was kind Aaron kind of went with technically the answer that would always be true, but it was kind of true.
Yeah.
Really, with the amount of times the question is Zach, what did Zach say? Or like Hans, what did Hans say? This game show should just be called like Eat Your Words. Like,
Speaking of which, Zach,
no.
you saw
No, my
Christopher
petard!
Lawford
Wait, hold on. Can you repeat
acting
it?
as vice president.
Wait, what happened? Wait, hold on. Sorry,
Christopher Lawford acting as
You
vice
saw
president.
Christopher Lawford
Yeah.
acting as the vice president
Yeah.
and compared him to
Yeah.
what modern political figure?
Oh, I can picture him in my head. His like teeth are messed up. He literally was a Kennedy. He kind of looked like Beto O'Rourke.
That is correct.
Oh my god.
Beto O'Rourke both like really messed up, like receding gum lines.
Terrifying. On a roll.
This whole game show was
But
my
terrifying.
idea, and I'm regretting it.
Well, Aaron, here's your chance to catch up.
No, it's not.
Exit Wounds was originally set in Long Island, New York. However, they decided to set it somewhere else at the last minute.
Alcatraz?
Oh,
That's a different movie I'm thinking of.
that's Half Past Dead.
That is Half Past Dead. I got it wrong.
Hans? Where was Exit Wounds set?
Oh, now I remember.
I don't think I
I remember now, and I'm sad.
It was supposed to be in New York?
It was supposed to be in New York, but the real question is just where was it set?
I don't know. Where haven't we been yet? Detroit?
Yes! I was getting ready to mark a negative point, and then you said that.
Disgusting.
Oh my god.
Whew. What a steal.
It's horrible. This is what I get for my pride.
Well, I have good news because that one had 4 questions on it, which means now we're moving to a new movie,
Oh, thank goodness.
and it's Hans's question, and it's one where he has to guess the name of the
Oh,
movie.
thank goodness.
Oh no.
The worst. These are the worst questions.
We're getting down to the wire. How many do we have
Yeah,
left?
can we
Can't be
get
that
a
many.
point recap here before we get to the end?
Yeah.
You're not as close to being done as you think you are.
Oh no.
But we can get a recap on the points. Hans, you are currently sitting pretty at 1 point.
You're joking.
Still in the positives.
Still positive.
I'm not joking.
That's probably
Zach!
first place. Yeah.
You are also sitting very pretty at 1 point.
Big oof. That oof size is big.
Oh
Oof,
my
that's
Aaron.
mega. Oh my god. -4.
Correct.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
I wish that was a question so I could give you a point, but if I did, then it'd be wrong.
Ooh,
So I
good one,
can't.
too.
I think I'm the real
All right.
winner here. My mind
You
has
remember
been,
the least about
I
this.
know the least about these movies. I think that makes me the real winner.
There's a lot of game show yet to go.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
get too cocky.
There is.
Keep going.
So Hans, we've got a new film, and it was the movie where Seagal got his first nomination for, or it was not his first nomination for a Golden Raspberry, but it was his first nomination for Worst Original Song.
Oh, come on.
No. First original song. He's played. He's played. Don't say, "Oh, come on." He's played music in a bunch of these.
Yeah, I know, but there's a particular one.
Is it? What was the one? Was it Fire Down Below?
It was Fire Down Below.
That's it.
He has like 5 or 6 songs in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zach, according to Steven Seagal,
Ugh.
why did he like Fire Down Below?
Oh.
Oh my god.
He liked Fire Down Below because he got to act beside the gal that would later go on to be in CSI, because she's not like Hollywood beautiful, but she's like pretty not hard on the eyes or something like creepy like that.
Amazingly, not correct.
Creepy like that.
That
Aaron.
sounds.
because he got to be in a
So
movie with
much.
Chris Christopherson?
Also not correct.
See, that's why you can't trust Seagal. That should be the right answer.
Hans, why did Seagal like Fire Down Below?
Was it because he got to play his music with the other country singers?
Unfortunately, no. According to Seagal, it was because it was, quote, kind of an environmental movie.
Are you serious?
Embarrassing.
The
Yes.
like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like glowing goop movie.
Yeah, the Nickelodeon slime movie.
That's we tried to give like logical answers. Like that was our problem.
Yeah,
tried.
that was our fault.
No, that does
That's
sound
on
like
us.
what Seagal would say.
So, Aaron,
Oh no.
going back to his nominations for terrible things,
Okay, sure.
Oh my god.
in Fire Down Below,
Uh-huh.
Steven Seagal was nominated for Worst Screen Couple. The worst screen couple was Steven Seagal and
She kept bees. He fixed her porch. She was abused by her brother.
Does he have to get the character or the actress, or either?
either.
Her name was
Whatever.
Sally.
Incorrect.
I know.
Hans?
Oh, there's no chance. I don't know. Ethel.
Nope. And Zach?
What's a real
Morgan?
Appalachian name?
Nope. And I feel bad because all you went really,
Wait.
really tried to think about.
Zach hasn't answered yet.
I said Margot.
Oh, you said Margot. I missed it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel bad because all of you really. You see, the problem is you listen, like, in the nicest way possible. The problem is that you listened to Aaron and assumed that he was correct and just couldn't remember the name.
Oh no.
Oh,
He was nominated for a Golden Raspberry for Worst Screen Couple for Steven Seagal and his guitar.
that's right. Oh,
You are joking.
That's
Are you serious?
Oh.
That's
Oh.
beautiful. That's lovely. That's poetry right there, man.
Oh my god.
I felt kind of bad because I feel like Aaron, you had like an idea of who I was like that I was asking for the character, and I didn't have a way to say not that.
They
No.
they were a terrible screen couple in my defense.
They were. Hans,
Yep.
you yet again get the name the film question,
Oh god.
and this one I forget which of you stated this as a descriptor. It really stuck out to me, so obviously I had to make it a question. What was the first Seagal film to feature a self-described neo-Nazi?
To feature a self-described neo-Nazi?
Like the character? Not the actor?
I'm gonna be honest, it's been so long since y'all talked about this movie, I don't remember.
You got the blind leading the blind here.
No. What haven't we talked about yet?
Yeah, just process of elimination. How many movies we got
Yeah,
left?
right. And we that sounds early. Have we talked about On Deadly Ground? On Deadly Ground. I'm gonna say On Deadly Ground.
It is
Huh?
not On Deadly Ground.
We talked about
Okay.
Deadly Ground.
We did? Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is my turn, right? I'm pretty sure this
Yep.
is the one we referenced. I'm just that can remember the outline, but not the actual. Because we talked about Let's Go to Prison, because we quoted the scene where they go, Lawrence was the type of guy who gave neo-Nazis a bad name, or something like that. Something like that. When did we talk about Let's Go to Prison? Into the Sun. I don't know.
Nope.
That wouldn't make any sense. Why would a neo-Nazi be in Japan? Stupid! Stupid!
Aaron?
Okay, so if Zach is right about the movie, he was trying to think of the name. It was set in Las Vegas. He had money. He broke someone out. He got sent to prison for. No, wait, that's a different movie. He was sent to prison. He was in prison for a while. They escaped on a helicopter.
I need an answer.
It was Out for a Kill. I don't know.
It was not. I am sorry. It was Patriot.
The Patriot?
Oh, no, I was way off. Yeah, no, this was earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was way off.
Okay.
He's talking about
Yeah.
a different, like, white supremacist character.
Yeah.
Zach. Seagal says to his daughter, when you get it wrong, that's the part where you take after your mother.
No.
Why was that particularly a horrific thing to say?
Because
That's
her
such an
mom
easy
died!
question.
Correct!
Oh, I call shenanigans on that one. That was a
That's
softball.
too easy.
My turn.
Aaron,
You.
in Patriot, there is a disease that
It's
needs
the
to
Patriot,
be cured.
not Patriot.
Wait, what is it?
It's the Patriot.
The Patriot.
Ah,
You-
I wrote it down wrong. Whoops.
That's okay.
Oh well.
It doesn't matter.
None of this matters.
The disease in the Patriot. How does Seagal cure it?
What
What is the cure?
He uses magical Indian medicine. He has these flowers that he rains from helicopters. He gets the government to throw flowers from helicopters.
Correct. Hans, I don't know if this group of people is in the movie or not. So this could just kind of be this is a statement that you made, but I don't know if it's relevant to the movie or not. What group of people did Hans refer to as rogue redneck Republicans
In the Patriot?
in the Patriot?
Rogue redneck Republicans?
Yes.
The Patriots, the whole crew, that was like the faux military who was under siege, led by the fat guy.
I'm looking for a very specific term here. What do they call themselves?
Crap. I'm not gonna know it. Yeah, I'm not gonna know it.
All right. Zach?
It's gonna be like some bull, like the Sons of Jefferson or something like that.
Nope. Aaron.
The Focus.
Focus.
It's like a real thing.
He's in the Mind Palace hurriedly, like blowing away cobwebs.
It's more like digging through like the dumpster behind the Mind Palace. The Sons of Liberty?
No, they call them. They are sovereign citizens.
Oh,
that's what it
Sovereign
was.
citizens. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep.
Uh,
Zach, you have to guess the movie. This movie, Aaron suggested as an entire season of NCIS compressed into a film.
Oh, this is Ticker.
yes.
This is Ticker.
Okay, here we go.
So,
Here we go.
Aaron,
Yeah.
what does it mean to say deactivating tickers?
It means you're defusing bombs.
Correct. That's weird as f*** and really made me angry.
we don't defuse bombs. We deactivate tickers.
You will find the device, the ticker.
Yeah.
Hans,
Yep.
what did Seagal not want to do in the film Ticker?
Get out of his chair. No, that's not the real answer. What did he not want to do?
Yes. Not like in the film, like Seagal as a person during recording was like, I do not want to do this.
Oh, he didn't want to film any fight scenes.
Correct. Zach, are you ready? Are you
Yes,
prepared?
already. Yes.
Okay. In Ticker, which the person who has the
I'm aware of the
least
stakes,
amount of
Joseph.
points has to watch. How does Steven Seagal set off an airbag in a car?
Oh. Yeah, they're in a standoff. He like kicks the front bumper of this guy's car while the guy is holding an armed bomb, by the way. I will point out.
That is correct. He kicks it real hard. Aaron, I am sorry to say that the name the movie question has bounced back to you.
I hate these. I hate all the questions, by the way, but especially these.
What forgettable film
All of them.
Did-
Every single one.
you all as a collective refer to as out of breath and out of mind?
Out of reach.
Correct.
Hey! Woo!
You should have hit us with a more like.
More like out of reach.
Hans,
Yep.
why does Steven Seagal in Out of Reach have a Polish child as a pen pal?
That is never explained. I say that with absolute confidence.
Correct.
That is a trick question.
My exact answer on the piece of paper is who knows?
I love the conviction in your answer there. Not a moment of hesitation. You earned that point.
That point is yours. You locked it down.
Zach,
Yes.
when the Polish girl has been kidnapped, she tries to use food to attempt to send a secret message.
Yes.
What food?
This is, I believe, the third cipher she's using, and she does it with sushi at like the rich pedophile soiree.
I don't know if that's technically correct.
It is not. Bring it to me.
No.
That's not what I have down here.
Come on.
It's not sushi.
You know you want to let me steal.
So, Aaron, you can steal.
It is caviar.
That is correct.
Caviar is just a type of sushi.
No, it is not.
No. That is. If I went to a sushi restaurant and said, "Give me some caviar," they would not give me any kind of sushi.
It's a type of sushi. It's like
Actually,
saying egg is a
sushi
type of
refers to the
chicken.
particular kind of rice that is used.
Oh God.
Okay, fine. You fine. I can't. You get the point there.
Oh my God. Why do we know so much? We're doing
I'm
so
so
much.
mad.
I'm so mad we're doing as well as we are.
I knew it
We
wasn't
know
sushi.
so much more about these movies than I thought.
I have more
If it
competitive
wasn't for-
spirit in me than I have shame.
If it wasn't for the fact that you all lost points as questions went around, you would have impressive totals.
Unimpressive.
Embarrassing.
Go on.
No,
Aaron's question.
Aaron, you now get to go for gold with a second question on
Okay,
this movie.
let's do it.
Seagal's character says that he built his wood cabin with his own...
Money!
Correct!
Oh, see, he's coming. Come from behind victory. He's picking up steam.
Oh, I really wish I weren't, but here we are.
Oh my God.
Do you really want to watch Ticker again that bad? Hans, you're going to get a movie question. A movie name question.
Oh, no.
And this one's a bit tricky. What film had a direct-to-video sequel without Steven Seagal?
Whoa.
Was that one Into the Sun?
It was not Into the Sun.
No, they teased a sequel with Into the Sun, but it didn't get one.
Zach.
I remember this. I remember talking about this. I can't even remember the name of another Seagal movie. Like, I can't even guess what movie.
Well, I do need an answer.
Yeah, I'm aware. I know you do.
Aware.
Attack Force.
We haven't even released the Attack Force episode yet. So that is definitely not correct.
You were making fun of me earlier for that because I said Marshall Lawson.
Aaron? Any guesses?
We've got to be getting down there.
I can't, like you said, I can't remember another Seagal movie.
Right.
All right.
Wait. I'm just going to throw one out there. I know this is wrong, but I'm going to say Black Dawn because I know that's already a sequel to another Seagal movie.
It was Half Past Dead.
Oh, come on.
Wait, really?
What do they call the sequel? Fully Past Dead? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? No, it's probably just Half Past Dead too.
Half Past Deader.
That was one where he was in the prison?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That got a sequel?
It is Half Past Dead 2.
Oh my god.
He's an Alcatraz.
Oh,
Half
that's
Past
funny.
Dead as well. Like, I am Half Past Dead as well.
Zach,
Oh, jeez.
you attempted to get Hans to give you a zinger for the end of Half Past Dead.
Ooh, we tried so hard.
What was it?
The one that he ended up giving?
Yeah.
Did he give one? I think it was like we literally fed it to him like a baby bird. Like he... More like,
Nope. Aaron?
More like Fully Past Dead?
Nope. Hans?
You have to remember, this was after he rattled off like 20 of them, so this
Well,
it's
was
not
it
even going to
like
be grammatically
more
correct.
like half past his prime?
No. I feel bad because Zach was almost correct. Even after you fed him 20, he still didn't say one.
Oh, come on.
Oh!
Trick question.
I should have known.
Uh,
I think I edited that one.
That's
Hans
too much
doesn't
faith
have
in you,
stingers.
Hans.
I am.
No, because I literally tried to say, just repeat the one I just said and we'll give it to you, and he wouldn't
And he
even
wouldn't
do
do
that.
So,
This game will turn friends to enemies, enemies to lovers.
oh,
it's worse than
okay.
Monopoly. Here we go.
Yeah. So, Aaron,
Okay.
you don't have a dog.
No, I don't.
Is this a question?
That's 1 point for me.
No more
Hans.
funny. No more funny.
Is that like
games,
a-
Mr.
is that
Funny
like
Time
a-
Man.
Is that like a thing where like you can't have a dog?
I'm allowed to have a dog as long as the pastor agrees. I don't have a dog because I live in a very small rectory and I don't have the time to take care of a dog.
So if you could have a dog,
Yeah.
like you had the time and resources, what kind of dog would you want to
I
get?
want like a really big dog, like something huge.
Nice.
I would love to see Father Lynch like running around just like with a Rottweiler or like a Greyhound or something.
A Great Dane.
Yeah, a Great Dane
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
Ooh, rare
Saint
Hans.
Bernard.
Yeah, get a Saint Bernard,
Ooh.
Aaron. That'd be perfect.
Not for your small living quarters
No.
now, but
Absolutely
Aaron, but
not.
if you get a dog, you can get a dog collar that has the little white spot, like what would look like a priest collar. It'd be so cute. Fine. Just giving out, just throwing out gold
Totally
here. Just some good
original
ideas.
idea that no one's ever thought of.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah. Die hard on a boat. Shut up.
So in Half Past Dead, there is a prison.
Mhm.
What's it called?
New Alcatraz?
Correct.
Boo! Come on.
Yeah.
So we are getting to
That's like the write your
I'm-
name on the top of the paper to get a
Still
point
worth
kind of
points.
question.
Don't argue
hey,
with the teacher.
some of these questions are easy, some of them are not. And some of them are a lot easier and y'all still don't get them. Like the fact that none of you could remember Francesca Roberts genuinely upset me.
What's Hans's question?
Hans is about to get a Name the Film.
Oh. We have got to be at the
And
end
Hans?
here.
I can't believe there are more.
I still have 6 more movies.
How?
You're joking. Oh my god.
Hans,
Yeah.
what movie forgets that it's supposed to introduce magic?
Oh, that's the movie I was thinking of earlier. I can recite the plot to you, but I can't tell you the name of the movie.
Was that one Black Dawn?
It was not Black Dawn.
Uh,
Zach, can
Today
you steal?
you die.
That was the answer, yeah.
Yeah. It does that. I'm gonna feel really stupid if that wasn't the right answer.
You yelled it so loudly, I don't think your microphone like cut out.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
Discord
today.
Discord cut
Sorry.
it out.
Okay. Today you die.
No.
What?
Ow, that was embarrassing.
I was so confident.
That's
too.
why I was confused, because I was like, I feel like he just said the name of a Steven Seagal movie, but it wasn't right, and I don't know if he actually said the name of a Seagal movie. That was not correct.
No, so it's the one where he fakes losing his memory and he hides a bunch of money as he's trying to get out of being in crime. And his wife is into like esoteric magic, and they find a magical mandala on the floor. And the evil villain might or might not be a vampire. I edited this episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have bad news.
Yeah.
Are you talking about a different movie?
Are we talking about a completely different movie?
That's not the movie I'm talking about.
What? Recite the question again?
The question is, what film forgets it is supposed to introduce magic?
Is it the one with the alien vampires?
No, that's Attack Force. We haven't released an episode yet.
Oh yeah, spoilers. We're gonna talk about a movie with secret alien vampires.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that this is coming out before some episodes we recorded.
With martial laws.
Oh goodness me! Out for justice. I know that's wrong, but
Yeah. No, it was Belly of the Beast. You did say the same
Belly
thing
of
about Today You Die,
yeah.
but you said it about Belly of the Beast first.
Which one is Belly of the Beast?
When is Belly of the Beast?
Belly of the Beast
That's one that
was
Isabel
where
in.
you had your guest
That was
episode.
taken.
with
Oh
Isabel.
my god!
That was taken, but in Thailand.
Yeah, with the Buddhists.
When was there magic
The Buddhists
in
I
that?
think
and
that's
the
the point,
voodoo
is
witch
they're like-
doctor who are like chanting
Yeah.
at each other.
Oh, because at the end they're like praying so hard at each
You
other.
might be able to defeat me, but you cannot defeat the magic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
To be fair, you're gonna that question's a little bit of a wash because it's one of those you're gonna have to be more specific type questions.
Considering what has happened since, yes, unfortunately. So, who started that, Hans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zach, you mentioned already that it was the episode where Isabel was the guest.
Yeah.
I cannot be positive if this number should have been higher but was lower due to editing or whatever.
Oh no.
But in the edited, released episode,
In the theatrical cut.
how many times did you bleep out Isabel swearing? I need the Isabel swear counter plus or minus 0. I need you spot on. Actually, we'll do
13.
plus or minus 1.
13.
Oh my god.
13?
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Fair.
Eric?
16?
Incorrect. Hans?
10.
Incorrect. There were 5.
Ooh.
That's it?
Ooh.
That was it.
Huh. Felt like more though, didn't it?
It felt like it should have been more. I was honestly kind of surprised I didn't go back to recount them. I think Zach had more swears censored out than Isabel did.
Wow.
Dang. That's
The
surprising.
Pete's Hard continues to hoist me higher and higher.
I was
at the
I
main
was
sale.
genuinely shocked.
I can see my house from the
at
top
how
of this
low
petard.
that number was.
I can see the curvature of the earth from how high I've been hoisted by this petard.
Wow.
Aaron,
Okay.
in this film,
Uh-huh.
there's a man
Yes.
who dies on a meat cleaver after he slips on what piece of
A
food?
fish.
That's not what I have written down.
Oh.
It was at like a fish
Hans.
factory or something.
Is it me?
Like, no way.
It's a tomato.
It's a tomato.
No. Now, in my defense, he does initially slip on a tomato, but he spends the rest of his slide on a big tray of fish.
I just found it very upsetting because I was like, why didn't they just lean in and put a banana down for no reason?
They should have.
Hans,
Yes.
this movie, I almost want to watch this movie just because of how bizarre some of the stuff you said was. Like, for example, how does a terrorist group send a message to Seagal?
Was
Yes.
that the one where they had it like in some kind of paint that only shows up when you pour water over it on a woman's breasts?
Correct.
Oh God, that's so frustrating.
I hate that you remembered that.
I really hate that I remember that too.
Oh no.
And
God,
Zach,
that movie sucked.
you're doing. I've got to say, you're doing. Well, you certainly have a score right now. At
Enough
at
of your
negative
trickery,
5.
old man.
At -5.
Oh,
Your
how the
words mean
mighty.
nothing to me.
The scores are certainly jumping. But I'm glad to have you here for tonight's game show of tonight's episode of Submerged into the Foreigner's Belly of the Patriot Under Justice.
Yes. I'm familiar.
That's got to be
But
the
if
name
you
on
were-
like on the Spotify.
Oh, it has to be.
But if you had an opportunity to participate in like one of the game shows that you would have watched when you were sick as a kid, staying home from school, that was on television from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., what game show would you have wanted to be on?
I'm gonna say the fictional game show from the I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson sketch, where it's like supposed to be like the no whammies, but like the character doesn't have figured out what he's supposed to do, so he kind of just messes with Andy Samberg and like steals the keys to his car and stuff. Real life answers, Price is Right.
I thought it would have been the Wheel of Prizes.
Yeah. Okay. It's another deep cut.
And
just
I'm
moved
giving
North
you this
Korea.
question because because of comments you've made already.
I don't know.
What movie is Belly of the Beast repeatedly compared to in your
By
episode?
us? Oh, it's
Yeah.
Taken. It was Taken
Correct.
before Taken came out. It was Taken in Thailand edition.
And this brings us to Aaron with possibly, if you get this wrong, I'm going to be disappointed in you.
I will be disappointed in me if I get it right.
We aim to disappoint.
Because it's a film name episode.
Oh.
Or film. Name the film
Okay.
question. There we go. I got there. What film did Aaron watch without subtitles, thereby missing a lot of dialogue?
Into the Sun?
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
thank goodness. Okay. Whew.
Okay, serious face.
Now I'm gonna have
Orange
I'm gonna
appears.
have a
Nice.
real hard time answering questions about this movie because I didn't see most of it.
Don't worry. You might be able to pull off at least one of
Okay,
these.
good.
Hans?
Yep.
So, Steven Seagal goes shopping during Into the Sun.
He does?
Yes. He goes into a store to buy a weapon. What is the name of the store?
Are you joking? I don't know.
Well,
Guns.
I'll just-
I don't know.
I'll just mark that down now, and no, that is not correct. Zach, what is the name of the store that Steven Seagal goes shopping in?
It's even dumber than that. I want to say it's something like Japan Sword registered, like trademark logo.
Correct.
Yep.
Are you serious?
He
And
goes
it's just
to
in like a
Japan
default
Sword.
like Arial font.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good question, Joey.
And Zach, to double down on the points you get this round, you host when you're not here on, the game show, you're normally hosting a hit podcast, Steven See It All. However,
Libel.
during the Into the Sun episode, you spent about 5 minutes talking, going in depth, discussing a completely different movie that takes over the podcast.
That sounds right.
What was the other movie?
Oh, like a samurai, like some kind of like samurai film because they like raid the compound at the end. Is it like an Akira Kurosawa
That is-
film? Like
Incorrect.
Oh.
Aaron,
The Yakuza.
incorrect.
That was just a guess.
Hans?
I thought it was Yakuza.
I know I talked about the anime series Naruto.
Yes.
I don't remember. Goodfellas?
That's not even a movie.
No.
That's a movie. I was thinking of
That is a
Sopranos.
movie.
You were
My brain is broken.
Taking away your film nerd card.
Please.
the
That means I don't have to do this
the
anymore.
episode was completely derailed due to a long-winded and very confusing discussion about March of the Penguins.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Okay, but Joey, I need you to understand when we finally figure out the mystery of like who voiced Chi-Chi the penguin, like that like was like it's like solving a Rubik's cube that's made out of Sudoku puzzles. Like the relief of finally knowing the answer was so it was overpowering, it was intoxicating.
I know, that's why I was really hoping one of you would remember.
Very fair.
It was such an unexpected twist to learn like interesting information about a completely not related movie.
I feel so bad re-listening to that because we are like gaslighting Aaron. He is like reading off the website saying March of the Penguins, and we were like, no, that is not real.
And the whole time I'm like losing my mind laughing.
We're like, no, shut up, you're wrong.
I'm just reading you the IMDb page.
Dang,
I'm dying about it now. That was hilarious. I'm like, you're asking this question. I'm trying to think of like, what's a movie that's like kind of like, is it Yojimbo? Is it
right, exactly.
like 47 Ronin? Like, what is it? Nope. March of the Penguins.
Of course. You're watching Into the
That-
Sun. What else are you gonna
That
talk
classic siege film. You know, that classic samurai movie, March of the Penguins.
Oh my god.
just amazing. All right. So, Aaron, I believe this next question is yours,
Yep.
and it is yet another name the film.
No.
Oof.
My face
Dun,
hurts.
dun, 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 dun.
And I believe this was a Zach quote. And I need you to figure out the film from the quote. Quote, imagine if Michael Bay only had $15 and a handful of peanuts to make a Bay Helm film.
Yep.
You know what's really embarrassing about this? I'm pretty sure, like, my memory is that I said that. And I don't know if I could tell you what movie this is.
Let's go, Hans.
It is... I'm struggling even thinking of, like, more Seagal movies. I know there are, like, 3 or 4 left. So it would have been 2000s.
I do need an answer.
It almost gave me a seizure.
Yeah.
Out
Out of time.
On the Waterfront, starring Marlon Brando.
Yes. Written by the inimitable Elian Kazan.
All right, Hans?
I can't remember what we have and haven't talked about.
Come on. Come on.
Was this... Wait. Was this one Submerged?
That is correct.
You have got to be kidding me.
Yes.
To be fair, only the second half of the movie is like Michael Bay with
Yes. Yeah, everything's yellow and everyone's sweaty all the time.
It's actually kind of funny because I was only thinking about the dam, which is in the first half.
Hans?
Yeah.
What amazing, juicy, fantastic take does Aaron have on Steven Seagal during the discussion on Submerged? What buck wild quote does he say about Steven Seagal?
I have too many of them.
You gotta be a little more specific than that.
He says something genuinely unhinged and hysterical about Steven Seagal.
That's every episode.
Like a stance about Steven Seagal.
Normally, I wouldn't do this, but I feel like that needs more context. A stance, an unhinged
A hot take
stance
one could say.
on a hot take on Steven Seagal in Submerged.
Just about Steven Seagal as a person during the episode while you are discussing Submerged.
Oh, well, if it's Aaron, it can't be too mean.
Oh, thank you.
I honestly don't know. I've used my
All right.
time. I don't know.
Zach, do you know what amazing take Aaron has?
I'm fairly certain it's after I said something along the lines of like, I wish Seagal was dead, and Aaron says like, no, like there is some good in him. Like everyone has something redeeming about him, and like I love everyone, so like I love Seagal, and there is like some good in him.
I am gonna give this to you unless Aaron can give me the exact line that he said that made me like almost fall out of my chair.
Steven Seagal's not a bad person. He's just done some questionable things.
That is not the statement that made me fall out of my chair. I'm giving the point to Zach. The statement you said was, I can fix him.
What? You did not. You did not.
Oh my god.
I almost fell out of my chair. It was so good.
Oh my.
Okay.
Ah, beautiful. Chef's kiss.
So, Zach, to let you double down,
KFC double down, let's go.
what state does not deserve God's love?
Connecticut.
Oh, come
Easy.
on.
Come on.
Easy.
I don't know why.
You don't
We
need
can
to know
talk
why.
about it off pod later. I've made enough comments about Connecticut lately. I don't want to be caught in some hot water next time
Okay.
I'm walking through
Oh,
Bridgeport.
why? You've talked about it in 2 episodes now. You might as well make it 3. Why do you hate Connecticut so much? Why is it, in your words, a trash tier state?
It is a garbage state with no redeeming qualities. It only exists to be the traffic you sit in while going to a different state with the worst drivers on the planet by far. It's like a coastal state where its entire coast, it doesn't have any oceanfront coast. It's all sound front. It's just in the Long Island Sound. Like this one island of New York, like just cucks their entire coastline. So you'll stand on the beach and it's just the least impressive thing you've ever seen. It's just a poorly managed, nearly inhospitable, like waste of land. And if anything bad were to happen to that, I shouldn't. Hold up, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna stop right there.
It was just a really like bizarre statement that had no follow up and was like in the episode description, and I was just so thrown off by it.
I was in Connecticut for like a week when we were recording that podcast, and I was not having a good time. Recorded live in Connecticut.
Aaron,
Okay.
this I will admit feels like a gimme after the things you have said.
Oh no.
But what trait does every actor share during every scene in Submerged?
They're sweaty.
They're very sweaty. Correct.
Oh yes.
Yes, good job.
Very good.
All right,
Oh, thank goodness.
Hans, I have another name the film,
Oh my god.
How many?
and
are
this
left?
is
Real quick, Ray,
possibly
how many are left?
1, 2, 3.
Oof.
3. Oh,
So
feel
we're
that?
we're starting to get low in points. And Hans,
yeah.
I genuinely believe this is the easiest question in the entire game. And we just had a question about what state Zach doesn't like.
Okay.
It's a living.
What film does Hans accidentally call the Shadow Man?
Shadow Man.
Correct.
Follow-up question.
Boy, you were really
what
scrambling to get questions from yesterday, huh?
follow-up question. What movie does Joey accidentally call Patriot?
Zach,
Yes.
in Shadow Man, what 2 things does Steven Seagal destroy using his chi powers?
A watermelon leaving no stain on the shirt of the man holding it, and the like internal organs of his father-in-law
Correct.
at the exact very beginning and very end of that movie. There is like an hour and 20 minutes between those 2 things.
And Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
in Shadow Man, what government program is responsible for creating a super virus?
MK Ultra.
In Shadow Man and in real life, of course. Wake up, sheeple.
Oy.
So bizarre. So Hans,
No.
I feel like since I've asked everyone else a question about, what they're watching and their dogs, this entire thing has been about watching movies. You have mentioned other movies that you have watched. You have confused movies for TV shows, a la 5 minutes ago with The Sopranos, if I'm remembering correctly.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Oh, oops. But Hans, I figured I would ask, a lot of times you get to give movie recommendations, what TV show would you recommend?
What TV show would I recommend?
Yeah.
Is this specifically for Shadow Man, like that episode, or?
No,
Oh,
no,
oh.
it's just we're just chit chatting.
Oh, jeez.
I've been watching a lot of Always Sunny recently.
Of course.
That is a good show.
I'm so scared every time he does this little setup.
Puts me so on edge.
Yeah.
I feel like all of, like the It's Always Sunny episodes, like a lot of them just have the most disturbing premises. I feel like is an accurate phrase to say.
You tell me what's disturbing about the gang gets racist.
Well, speaking of disturbing premises, which movie features a children's hospital going out of business?
Oh no.
Which one was that? I know this. I can't think of any other names.
It was like 2 episodes ago.
Aaron,
I've guessed Black Dawn like 100 times. I don't think we've talked about it yet. Was that one Black Dawn?
That was not Black Dawn.
Oh my god, have we talked about Black Dawn?
I think I'm going to refuse to answer that question.
Ugh!
But that is incorrect. So, Zach, to steal, what movie features a children's hospital going out of business?
Today you die.
Oh my god.
Correct.
Vindication!
And to give you a follow-up question,
Yes, thank you.
according to a random side character, how does Steven Seagal walk?
Oh, he talks like a black man and walks like a killer.
That is correct.
Money,
Oh
money,
my
money.
God.
Money in the pocket.
Horrible.
Absolutely terrible. Aaron, one might call this a gimme. Is the main villain of Today You Die a vampire?
Technically, no. He's just really weird. He's just eccentric.
My answer is no, but he should be, so I'll give it to you.
Yep. He just sits in his basement cave drinking his wine and playing his piano with all his crucifixes hanging around.
On a giant pentagram.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
And Hans, you now have a chance to, you now get to get off of the name the film question, because you get one more about Today You Die.
Good.
And I need you to finish this quote.
Oh no.
oh no.
I don't do
Yep.
karate.
Yep. I knew it.
I do rifle.
Correct. Just an absolutely bizarre thing to say out loud, but a great line in an otherwise probably horrible film. I wouldn't know. I didn't watch it.
Oh, it is.
Lucky.
We are now to the final film.
Oh my gosh.
Of the first
And I have
half of the podcast. Let's be
The
clear.
first half of the podcast. And Zach,
Yep.
I'm going to make you a bold offer. Actually, no, I'm not. I take it back.
The boldest offer. The one you don't get. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse, but actually I can refuse. I refuse to not make the offer.
I was going to say, if you can guess the movie without me even telling you the clue, I'll give you 2 points.
It's
but
Black Dawn.
that's the problem, is we all know what movie it is.
Oh.
I will say, the question is, what movie was not a sequel, but Seagal demanded to play the same character from an earlier film?
Jonathan Cold.
That's Black Dawn. That's a good question.
That's right.
That's a
It
good
was
question.
Jonathan Cole.
If we
again.
hadn't already guessed that movie like 7 times already.
Yeah. Aaron,
Yeah.
you get the easier question here.
Good.
Oh no.
What actually good film has the exact same ending as Black Dawn?
Well, so that is debatable, Zachary, you're right, because it's The Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
What pretty decent film.
What
Good
bottom of
in
a
terms
very
that
good
it's
trilogy.
not a Seagal film.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
Christopher
it's-
Nolan. Oppenheimer
it's the
was
worst
great. You knocked it out of the
movie-
park with Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it's the weakest movie in a very good trilogy, I would say.
So, Hans,
Yup.
I have the final question for you.
Whoa.
Okay.
And
Wait, hold on. Didn't we start with Hans? How are we? How does he get the final question too?
there's just an uneven number of questions.
That's not how game shows work.
I make the rules, not you.
Make up more questions.
No.
Or skip Hans.
If he wins by okay, hold on. What's the point total though? I need to know if this like has a can he win by this point?
We will see. Hans,
That's beautiful.
Black Dawn, and I will say, I think somebody actually explicitly said this in the episode. I think someone did. I know I looked it up. Black Dawn director Alexander Grzinski said working with Seagal sucked so much that he gave up on directing. How many years between when he directed Black Dawn and the next time he directed anything?
Ooh. 4 years.
That is not close enough. Zach.
The problem is directed anything, because I know when we talked about this, we pointed out that it made him want to give up films, and he never directed a feature film after this. He directed like a TV movie after this and some music videos. So are you specifically asking about like feature film or just directed anything?
Anything. He never directed a feature film again.
Yeah, I was okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't like a trick question or anything.
No.
You said 4 was not right?
4 is not correct.
Oh, was it something like absurdly small? Was it like he said he swore off directing and then directed something like within a year?
That is incorrect. Aaron.
6 years?
That is incorrect. He waited 10 years
Oh.
to direct anything.
Wow, Seagal really did a number on this guy.
Yeah.
It's really climactic,
Right, so
and the
just
final question when none of them get it right.
Final question.
Take
Nobody.
a point off the top of everybody in the last round.
Yep.
Thanks,
So,
Paul.
Okay.
All right, drum roll, please.
well, I need some time to do math
Oh.
Oh.
because I have to. I've just got tallies.
Okay, really long drum roll, please.
Hans earned 22 points,
Ooh.
And he lost?
and he lost 26.
All right.
So Hans comes in at a firm -4.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Respectable, I think.
While Hans got 26 wrong, Zach got 26 right.
Heyo.
Oh.
However, he lost 25 points, leaving him at 1.
Dang.
I'm holding on to that one with all my strongest grip. Oh, I hope Aaron won. I hope Aaron gets to watch a non-Seagal movie. I really hope he
Aaron.
won. I hope you have like 2 points.
I'd be so vindicated.
Aaron had 25 wrong.
Oh no.
He had 20 correct.
Oh no.
For a final score of -5.
Oh.
1 below Hans.
No. Anybody want to watch
Our
Ticker
predictions
with me?
were completely wrong.
Completely wrong.
Completely.
You know, I say this makes me the real winner here.
Yeah, you can hold on to that. You can think about that for like the hour and 36 or so minutes that you're watching Ticker.
Yeah. I'm the real winner. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I'm just going to repeat that.
And so,
the
Hans, with
entire
second place, what
hour and a half
Seagal movie are you
runtime.
watching?
Well, so first of all, I think with whatever movies you and I watch, and Aaron watching Ticker, I think we're gonna have to have a follow up at some point.
Give our
with
thoughts.
this.
Yeah, I really need to
we're
know
gonna have
the
to record our thoughts.
reevaluation, the rewatch of Ticker. Aaron,
Yeah.
you're going to be the star
Right.
of that episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to pick, and this pains me. It really pains me. Like, this genuinely actually makes me hurt. But if I have to pick a Seagal movie, it's gonna be Under Siege 2, because when I watched it the first time, I hated it. I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
And you both actually had a decent time,
Yeah.
and I don't think I properly appreciated the funny bits as much as I hated the terrible parts.
Yeah,
So
watch out for that
think-
Soviet montage at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give that another go.
Okay.
That would have been my pick too if I got second, so I can
And
respect that.
Zachary, what movie are you going to be watching?
Oh, I
The-
don't...
The world is your oyster. You can watch any movie you want.
there's a lot of movies. I don't have an answer right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. The wife and I are gonna watch something. I don't know.
Oh, do we want
Is
to
he
spice
allowed
this
to
up?
watch a Seagal film?
if it's my choice, it's not going to be a Seagal film. Are you out of your fucking mind? No. I suppose I am allowed. We never even thought about that possibility.
I see a poster behind Joey for Goncharov. You can watch that.
I did notice that like halfway through recording this episode.
No, I don't know. I think you should have to come up with something right now. I think you should have to come up with something, and then right now, so that our dear listeners know that when they get the follow up, they know what to expect.
You can't just
you
put
get
it
to watch
in
Taken.
I can't just put it in the show notes.
No. I think you have to tell us what it is you're going to watch while I'm watching Under Siege 2 and while Aaron's watching Taker.
Maybe I don't know. Sarah and I have been talking about some Marilyn Monroe movies recently. Maybe we'll watch one of those.
No, I needed definitive answers.
So you thought you won, but you're placed under the most pressure right now.
Yeah.
This is a lot of pressure.
Do we need a drum roll?
Right now I'm gonna say no, because it needs to be something that's interesting to talk about. Can I please have a little more time? Can we?
No.
We said we're gonna split this into a two-parter anyway. This isn't gonna be next week's episode.
No, it's not a two-parter anymore. This is done. We finished. Totally all of Joey's questions.
I can send you Hans. I will send you an audio recording this week of what movie that we're gonna watch. Let me just talk it over with the wife. Let's make a plan.
You don't get our reaction though.
Well, I mean, to be fair, all we really know is that he gets to actually enjoy a film.
Yeah, but that's
regardless.
I think it's only fair that we know what he's enjoying while we're not enjoying what we're watching. Is he asking Sarah?
Yes. Yes. Yet again, he has
gonna
wandered
say
out for a
Titanic.
movie
She's gonna say
recommendation.
Titanic.
She's just gonna say Titanic.
Please say Titanic.
I'd be willing to put $100 on the table if she says Titanic.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep.
All right. So, since I won, I am gonna watch some Artie, some Criterion, some True Good, some cinema. We're eating well tonight in the Weiberg household. So we're gonna get around to a movie that I hear so much about. Every time the Criterion has a 50% off sale, I hear people talking about how they're excited to pick up the Blu-ray for this. We are watching Before Sunrise, the 1995 drama romance starring Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy, directed by Richard Linklater.
Okay.
Now, was that the second suggestion after Titanic?
Titanic did not come up into the discussions because when we're watching Titanic, we're watching it with you because we're making you rewatch Titanic with us, Hans.
I would have lost $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Hans, you should have known that because we're making you. We're not going to watch Titanic. We're going to watch Titanic with you.
Oh.
What was the gambling? What was the bet? What was the?
Just
as soon as
it's going to be Titanic.
Yeah, as soon as you got up from your chair and asked Sarah, we all said it's going to be Titanic.
Okay, Sarah, we really like Titanic. It's not like we have a Titanic viewing party every single week.
No.
No, but that would be her suggestion.
Sure.
Yeah,
no, we're watching.
If you said we have to sit down and watch a movie, what movie would you enjoy?
We're watching Before Sunrise, written by Richard Linklater and Kim Curzon.
Just don't accidentally confuse it with Into the Sun.
I would never.
Thank you to our three wonderful contestants for your hard work. I apologize for all of you realizing just how much more you remember of these movies than you thought you did. The Seagal mind virus is real, and it has taken you all. Aaron, it seems you need some remedial mind virus training, so you're going to have to watch Taker again. Yep. Thank you for enjoying this very long recording. Thank you for coming. I've been your host, Guiseppi Gasagna. This has been Submerged into the Foreigner's Belly of the Patriot Under Justice, a Steven Seagal quiz show, and we'll see you in another 27 movies. Just let that feeling sink in as we fade to music.
That means one of us has to die.
I had a college student a couple of days ago say, Father Lynch, I found your podcast.
Oh, no!
I was like, how?
Oh, no.
How did you do that? That's terrifying.